Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Tuesday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Coffee's cooling down. I have to get another another cup soon. Want to enter yet another contest. This contest is held by Jonathan from Cheap and Cheerful Record Collector. Fantastic channel Jonathan has. His collection is so good, and he's got a great idea for a contest, and it's an inspiring idea, and I'm going to follow that idea as well. So it's for a 1,500 subscriber contest, which he's already surpassed. I see he's at 1,500 subscribers now, so congratulations, Jonathan, on reaching 1,500 subs. I hope to get there one day for sure. And the contest is for, if you're in the States, 2 records out of whatever genre you choose, and he'll make sure they're great albums and send them out to you. And if you're outside of the States, for example myself from Canada, it's a $30 Amazon gift card, which is fine by me for sure. So it's kind of based on his New Year's resolution, which I plan on following. And I was watching Chris Proffi's Musically Obsessed entry, and he plans on doing the same. So hopefully we'll kind of keep each other in tow. So Jonathan's New Year's resolution is buy less records and dig into your collection and discover what you already have, or rediscover what you already have. And that's kind of where I am at as well. I've got so many albums. I've got albums that I could listen to an album a day, and it would last for quite a while. It'd be a few years before I stop listening. So basically, buy less albums and dig into what you already have, and I'm going to follow that philosophy, because it's a you buy albums, you listen to them once, you go on and dig, and you find more albums, you listen to those, put them away, and it's just an ongoing thing. So buy less, listen to what you already have, and enjoy what you already have, and rediscover what you already have. So that's the basis of the contest, which is fantastic. So the contest revolves around showing a minimum of 5 to 6 categories, jazz, country, blues, rock, movie themes, box sets, and show something that you haven't listened to in a while. Now, he doesn't want to see Zeppelin or the main bands that everyone shows. He wants to see stuff that is unique, that you haven't listened to in a while, that maybe others haven't discovered yet. So I've got a bunch here that I'm going to show you. And obviously you have to be a subscriber to Jonathan's channel. Hit that subscriber bell as well, that notification bell, to let him know, so you know when the next video is coming out. And let Jonathan know that you've made a video. I'll be putting the link to Jonathan's channel below. And yeah, here's my entry. Good luck to everyone, for sure. So we're in my kind of hardcore punk category. Picked this one up again, gosh, it's got to be a year and a half ago. Listened to it once, loved it, and then moved on, and haven't picked it up since, but I plan on listening to it for sure. And I just love the power riffs in this thing. This is the band Shades Apart, and the album Save It. It's a great hardcore alternative punk band from New Jersey, power trio. It's on the so one side you've got it's got dust on it. I've got to clean it as well. You've got the band name on one side, and the track list on the other. It's on the Revelation label. But a great power trio, as I said. They started around 1988, still going strong today. There's the I love the heavy riffs in that, and it's tight as well. And it's really fast in your face stuff, but it's not it's hard to describe. It's so melodic, but it's just fast in your face. It's really, really good stuff. I'll probably butcher this last name, but you got Mark Vecchialeri on guitars and vocals, Kevin Lynch on bass, and Ed Brown on drums. Just a great, great power hardcore punk trio from Jersey. That's my punk category. From folk, this was a nice discovery. I don't think he's all that famous. I don't think he put out a lot of albums. I know this was a family-funded album, but it's in my folk category. You know, I could have shown Bruce Cockburn. Could have shown all kinds of famous people, but this is just a nice, relaxing folk album to put on. This is John Panu, A Canadian Summer. It's in fantastic shape. It's on the MB label. I think that's a family-funded label as well. But you got Why Can't I, Kind of Blue, Look Where You're Going, Taya Bruns, Long Distance Love, West for the Summer, The Fishing Trip, Park Naturalist theme song, I See Sights, The Ivanhoe Song, A Canadian Summer, the title track, and Someone's Smile. 1984 release. And there's a note in here that he met someone on an island, and he actually signed the album as well. I don't know if you can see it all that well. Sorry for the glare. But yeah, he wrote a note to whoever purchased this album. I don't know why they gave it up and ended it up in a second-hand store, but maybe that romance is gone now. But just a nice array of great folk songs and world songs as well. His grandparents funded the album. His mother, it sounds like his mother managed the album, and his Sarah, I believe, maybe that's his wife or his girlfriend, inspired the album. So again, a kind of a family-generated album, but it's a nice find. I mean, you may not find this anywhere out in the wild, but I just wanted to show this as a great find and a gem, and one I'm definitely going to listen to again. That's my folk category. In rock, kind of I could have shown dozens of rock because that's my wheelhouse, but these guys are a cool band, kind of a aggressive rhythm and blues, rockabilly, pub rock power trio. This is the Screaming Blue Messiahs and Gunshy. 1986 release, their second album and their first full-length album. Another power trio. David Bowie took these guys under his wing. He saw them, was so impressed by them that he kind of became their mentor. You got Bill Carter on lead vocals and lead guitar, Chris Thompson on bass, and Kenny Harris on drums. But really cool stuff, and from start to finish, a great, great album. So there's my rock category. Again, I could have shown dozens of stuff. In country, I'm an old country fan, and I could have showed the Willies and the Kenny Rogers and stuff, but I showed this one here. This is Ernest Tubbs, The Legend and the Legacy. This is a compilation album. He's the Texas Troubadour, that's what he's known as. And this is a collaboration with so many great artists, and they're all illustrated here on who's on this album. So he's one of the pioneers of country music, kind of a honky tonk style. Sorry. This is volume 1, so there is a volume 2 out there. I've yet to find it, but I will. 1979 release. So you've got, and sorry, the writing is kind of dark here, so I'm going to hold this up so I can read it here. So you've got Willie Nelson, George Jones, Loretta Lynn, Johnny Cash, Marty Robbins, Ferlin Husky, Cal Smith, Justin Tubb, Johnny Paycheck, Conway Twitty, Charlie Rich, and Merle Haggard and Charlie Daniels, all collaborating on this album with Ernest. So it's a great, great album. And of course, with all those fantastic artists, makes it even better. So I don't listen to a lot of country a lot. I hate new country. I'm sorry, but I just do not like new country. It's pop rock with a twang, as far as I'm concerned. But the old classic stuff is great, and tons of great artists on this one. So there's my country selection. Jazz, I'm just slowly getting into jazz. But I've had this one for quite a while. And it was sitting in a box of albums that I received. And I kind of didn't pay any attention to it for about 6 months. Threw it on and I was blown away by it. This is Spyro Gyra and Catching the Sun. Spyro Gyra, great jazz fusion band out of Buffalo, kind of combining jazz and funk and pop all together in a jazz format. This is 1980s released, Catching the Sun. And then I found, again, I've got to listen to this one more as well. This is the 79's Morning Dance. And I've seen a bunch of Spyro Gyra albums since, now that I know who they are. I just haven't picked them up yet, but yeah, great jazz fusion band. So Morning Dance is their second album. This Catching the Sun is their third album. And really, really good stuff. Nice entry into jazz, I feel. It's not in your face jazz, it's just smooth and cool. But great, great jazz. What's next? Soundtrack. One of the most famous soundtracks out there. Sold 40 million albums worldwide. Second only behind The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. Fantastic movie as well. This is Saturday Night Fever with the great John Travolta. Of course, the Bee Gees leading the soundtrack. The movie's great. I love the movie. I love the premise of the movie. And John Travolta does a fantastic job. You got Yvonne Elliman, you've got Tavares, of course the Bee Gees. You also have Walter Murphy, Ralph McDonald, Casey and the Sunshine Band, the Tramps, Kool and the Gang. Just all kinds of great stuff. And so I've got to get back into listening to this one. 1977 release, and great soundtrack. I've got a bunch of soundtracks. I could have showed a ton of them, but I've shown quite a bit of them recently. And I've got some old stuff too, like really old. That one day I'll get out and show you guys. Box sets. So this is not a box set, but it inspired me to show the box set. I just recently picked up the No Nukes concert from the E Street Band. Fantastic album. Really good stuff. So I wanted to show this box set. This is live, 1975 and 1985. This is a 5-album set. Still in pristine condition. I still have the colored booklet, showing all kinds of great photos. That's one thing about Springsteen. He really outdoes, like there's a great photo booklet in this one as well. Each album is in great shape. I believe it's on the Columbia label. Um, you got Clarence, the great Clarence there. Um, yeah, so I've got to get back into listening to this box set. I mean, anything and everything you want to listen to as far as Springsteen is on here. There's a great overhead shot of the band singing into the crowd. Yeah, so great box set. Happy to have it, and of course there's all the concert dates. Yeah, there's my box set. There's my box set. Blues. I just showed this one not too long ago, but I haven't listened to it in quite a while. This was showing this on my January Blues when I was showing all my blues albums. Did that in two parts because I've got so many blues stuff. But this was a unique find and a cool album to listen to. Kind of a harder edge blues album. This is Little Albert and Swamp King. He's traditionally not a blues artist, but he's actually a doom metal Italian artist from the band Messa. But he loves traditional blues. So he kind of put together a stoner blues and a delta blues and swamp blues album all in one, and made this Swamp King album. And it sounds fantastic. Again, another power trio. But what a great guitarist he is as well. You got Swamp King, Bridge of Sighs, Meet Old Woman, Blues Asteroid, Mary Claire, Outside Woman Blues, and Hard Time Killing 4 Blues, the bonus track on this one. But what a great artist he is. So to go from doom metal to blues, quite a stretch, but it works big time. So there's my blues entry. My pop entry, and kind of indie pop as well. I've shown this one a few times. I've listened to it quite a bit, but not recently. It's got to be a year, 6 months since I've listened to this one. But it's a great album. It's a great find. It was just one of those buys you buy for the cover, because I was liked the cover so much. I was, you search through Amazon and all of a sudden, oh, what's this? And you start listening to it, you like it. So this is Repeat, and the album Floral Canyon. And it's a husband and wife team, married duo, Jared and Christian Corder. There they are there. And then they've got a drummer, what's the drummer's name? Andy Heron, Andy Heron is the drummer. But great indie pop band. That's his 2017 release. Take the Beach Boys sound and ramp it up a little bit. Great vocals, great harmonies, great pop and indie pop stuff. It's really good. I really like this album. And you got Everyone's Fallen in Love, Ghost, Mostly, Girlfriend, Echo, Be This Way, Hooks, Animal, Plugged In, Paulina Beefman, Hang It Low, and Speaker Destroyer. By a great band, Repeat, and I love this cover as well. So there you have it, guys. There's my entry into Jonathan's contest. Again, I'll be putting the link below to Jonathan's channel. Everyone go to Jonathan's channel, like, subscribe, leave wonderful, wonderful comments, and good luck to everyone that's entered. And have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now.